Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So this is a continuation of the video we just did. If you are new here, please subscribe, and if you have already subscribed, thank you so much for all your support. So guys, if you haven't watched part 1, please, the link will be on the description. Just go and watch first and then come here. Though even if you watch this one and then go back to that one, it will still make sense. So this is another day, like in like the same month. This is another day. Me and my friends are from school, and then we decide to just go somewhere and chill and have some fun, So now we already went. Now we are coming back. Alafu hapa nyuma ya archives kuna hii barabara inakwanga imejaa, like iko na watu wengi, na hapo like behind archives ukizo barabara at the other side. So sisi tunapitia hapo, and as my friends were walking, I think I was behind. Alafu that time nilikuwa na hizi bags zenye I don't know how they are called, sikumbuki. So unabeba tu hivi, they hang down. They, like, you carry one hand and they hang down. And then this bag of mine didn't have a zip. Ilikuwa tu na kitu ya kufunga hapa katikati. So on the sides you could like put your hands easily. So mimi natembea, and I don't know, it was so congested that amwezi tembea pamoja, so I was behind, and then all of a sudden nikasikia like nimeinama one side, the side that the bag is at, nimeinama alafu nikarudi. But when I came, like vile nimerudi nikasikia bag yangu imekuwa like rahisi, like the bag has become lighter than it was. So I was like, what has happened? Alafu I see a vision of this guy in front of me, cause ndo alinibia anyway. He was the one who stole from me. So niko like, what has just happened? And then I'm still like woozy, and also nikeka mkono kwa bag and I'm not feeling my purse. So this bag ikona like one pocket, so I put my books and then my purse. Oh my god. And then my friends are just walking, and I'm still walking because I'm like, oh my god, have I just been robbed? What am I like? Mimi ni mtu wako free, so bado niko hapo natembea tu kama statue. I'm like just walking, in my head many things are running. So I just called my friends, hey, wait, I think I've been robbed. They're like, are you serious? Cause Mimi, I don't know how to like put a like Tiniko like, hey, I've been robbed. No, I'm just like, hey, I think I've been robbed. They're like, Lea kwa serious, are you lying? I'm like, no, imagine nimeenda kuingiza kwa mfuko kwa na like mkono kwa bag and pasi yangu haiko. They're like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, na simu. So luckily I had worn this dress that had really deep pockets, so my phone was in my, I don't know how that day I put my phone in my pocket anyway. So my phone was still there. So they're like, hey, are you sure? Ama umeacha place nye tulikuwa, let's go back tuangalie. And I'm like, because I felt nilibwa at that place, I was like, no, there's no need to go. I just know I've been robbed because I felt it. And they were like, sasa what do we do? Are you sure? Ama we retrace our steps, maybe imeanguka pahali ama umeacha. I was like, no, there's no need. Najua tu ni imeibiwa. And they're like, kwani ushutuki? I'm like, sasa nitafanya nini? And it has already been stolen. So they're like, did it have money? I'm like, yeah, that's where I put money, because you see this bag, there's no other pocket. So in this bag, in this wallet, in this like purse that was stolen, it had money. I had carried money to buy a shoe, so it was like 800, and then I had like 400 for and some change for bus fare and all that. And now I'm left with 0. And then I remembered that in this purse I had my mom's ID, cause I had like turned 18 and I wanted to apply for an ID card. So you have to use your parents. So I had asked my mom for hers, so I used to carry it. Ndio ile siku nitapata chance, like after class I can go and try and apply. So I just remember that even my mom's ID has gone, my school ID as well has gone. So they're like, sasa tutafanya nini? I'm like, hakuna shida. Me, I'm just walking and I don't even have a coin, but I'm just like, hakuna nini. So we walk, and like where I used to board my matatus to home, I was the first one, alafu wengine, and then they get to their stages. So we reached there and they're like, do you even have fare? So I'm like, no, I don't. They like, they've taken anything. So one of my friends says, okay, this is what we'll do. See, from here, this matatu will take you and to your place. I'm like, yeah. So she was like, okay, I'm going to ask the conductor how much, like, cause pia yeye hakuwa na that, like, she didn't have a lot of money. So she asked the conductor how much it was. Akamwambia it's 50 bob. She was like, okay, let me pay for her. So she paid for me, and I knew at least I'm sorted. I just reach home, you know, because you're like, at least ufike home, you'll be okay. So in the matatu, I called my mom and I'm like, hey mom, my purse has been stolen and it had your ID. She was like, what happened? So I had to explain to her, and she was like, okay, did it have money? And then, okay, it's like a habit of mine, so I lied. I said, no, it only had fare, but it only had a little money, but I already have fare. She was like, oh, okay, then come home and then you'll know what to do, because whenever your ID gets lost, you have to go to the police and don't know, report, so that those people can't use your ID in like harmful places or weird circumstances. Yeah, so mi niko kwa okay, I think sasa nafikiria niko safe. See, okay, nimeibiwa, I'm devastated, I'm feeling bad, but at least nimepata mtu amenilipia fare hadi nifike home. So this is the day that this stupid bus driver decides hafiki hadi mwisho, like hafiki hadi place me ushukia, you know, because kuna hizo times zenye umepanda matatu and then when it reaches some place and kwa gari imebaki like a few people, wanaanza kusema mwisho, you have to get down. So this day I don't even have a coin, and then they say that atuendi mo, tumefika mwisho. People argue and I was one of them. Oh, but my dear, you argue and then you unashuka. So mimi nimeargue alafu nimeshuka, but in my head I'm like, guys, nitafika aje home? And it was a distance like ungechajiwa from where walinishukisha to my place was like 20 shillings. So I'm like, I don't even have the 20 shillings. What do I do? And then saizo kwa mind, you're not thinking about calling your mom, tell her to send you money, because I don't even have an idea how will I with, you know. So mimi nimeshuka, and then we shuka with this woman, and she's going to cross the road. I just go to her and I'm like, oh my god, I'm just like, please, I'm like, hey, okay, will you nisaidia na 20 bob? I didn't have any other money, na bado sijafika nini. And that woman was so nice. She just went in her purse and got the 20 shillings and gave me, and I was like so thankful, because hiyo ni place yenye hata singetembea ningeta. So I was like, oh, at least I felt relieved. She gave me the money and I went home. But this, vile tu nilishukishwa nilikuwa nasikia, what am I going to do? Like, anyway guys, that is my other story. I know it's kinda, but still my things were stolen, so this is still telling you like to be cautious in town, like be very, very careful, because these things happen. Like, it's so weird. And then mtu anakuibia anakuanga tu, because remember I told you I saw like a vision, like a face, because huyo mtu alikuja kani after ni kama mingia kwa bag, nilimuona up because he was like tall. And anyway, that's how my purse got stolen, my money, my mom's ID. But lucky enough we so now my mom had to take another ID, so we did it together. As I was getting mine, she also got hers. Yeah, and that's how it happened. So guys, I hope you liked the story, and I hope it's teaching somebody what to do. Like, be careful kwa hizi njia zenye ziko so many people, like try to avoid them, because mimi afadhali nipite, ama kama ni bag, just make sure the bag you have is secure, ama put money somewhere else, I don't know, you know. Yeah, sometimes unaonanga mtu amebeba bag hapo na mbele, don't think that they are stupid, they know what they're doing, you know. Yeah, so guys, yeah, that's the end of my story. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and if you're interested in other story times, just let me know. Yeah guys, bye.